It's another episode of Rocket Updates. Straight into the bullshit, man. Hey, look, it's been a. No, I'm just playing. Look, I am joined by the world's greatest producer. I'm going to try to hit the core. Ratchet Hippie!
Hi, Rocket.
Hey, we in this bitch. We is in this motherfucker. How are you doing? How have you been? We ain't doing no check-in. That's ready
Yeah,
to be accountable shit.
you're right. That's ready to be accountable shit, and we rocking with Rocket, right? No, I'm doing good. Thank you for having me. This is my first time on this side of the show. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. I
Yeah.
know I still like it because I'm still behind the camera, so like I'm still behind it. But like the fact that like the show is with me, you know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. So it's weird being on this side. I'm gonna try to keep it going. Uh,
Goddamn right.
but I'm
Definitely
doing
gonna keep it
well.
going.
I'm doing well. Just gearing up, speaking up, ready to be accountable. We are gearing up for season 2, but
Mm.
just hitting on that, getting back into my gaming. There's a couple of games that are coming out. Shout out to Marvel Spider-Man 2.
And
It'll be out later this week, so exclusively on PS5. So you gotta cop that.
fuck your name.
Follow your girl on Twitch, follow
Huh?
your girl on TikTok, follow your
Mm-mm.
girl on Instagram, follow your girl everywhere. Follow me. Shout out to the weirdos.
Follow. Shout out weirdos. Shout out weirdos. Welcome one, welcome all. One and all, man. Look, we just got through having our weekly meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Um, which is I think that the meetings is what has us in a winning position. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah,
I
facts.
really think the meetings keep us on task. It
Right. You stay ready. You ain't never gotta get ready.
yes,
You know.
it gets us in that preparation mode.
Exactly.
I
What's
do.
that saying you were saying? 100% or what is it? Some percent preparation. I can't remember.
Oh, proper preparation prevent poor performance.
There we go.
Yeah, 5 P's. The
Yeah.
5 P's proper preparation will prevent poor
That's the kind of P you should be
performance.
pushing.
Fuck you, man.
Those are the kind of P's you should be
Uh,
pushing.
right. Not that penicillin
Is
down your
that what it
throat.
is? Is that what it stands for?
No.
Oh.
God, no. Jesus, no.
You know I don't be
I'm
fucking
weak.
no.
Pushing P. I'm pushing
Look,
P.
shit, man. As much as them motherfuckers be fucking, they might be pushing penicillin. Shit.
No, you most definitely been pushing some of that. You
Okay.
ain't tripping.
Mm-mm.
In the in inside of the meeting, we went over a couple of things, and I know at one point in time you had asked me what was wrong, and I was like I was trying to figure out the words to
Mhm.
kind of like put together so it don't come out wrong, I
Mhm.
guess. But I'm not gonna go into detail about it, but basically, I was at first. It felt like goddamn. I don't know. It felt like I guess it was. I know you said it wasn't like trying to take our voice away, but it seemed like it was trying to take our voice away in a way.
Mhm.
And I don't know. I guess I don't know. Maybe I don't. What I want to say is that like I have gotten a lot of feedback from a lot of people, and it's pretty much been all good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not. I don't know if it was more personal based or why you wanted to tone it down, and that's why I wanted to like digest it fully
Mhm.
before trying to actually speak about it.
Okay.
So that was more of what was going on, but I guess in the end, like I see, definitely different platforms, different area, different niches, different genres, different algorithms. So um, I have my own platform. You know what I'm saying, to really just go in on how I just perceive things, and I feel like that I do get the message across.
Mhm.
Now it is served with in the middle of satire and pun. Not gonna negate that fact, but I also hold a lot of weight and pride in the fact that I do uh carve out that time to get serious and let them know like what I believe is like the actual right, healthy, correct way to go about it. But yeah, I know it comes in the middle of a lot of satire, which will a lot of people is only looking for the boom. So I see where you were coming from because that's what they're gonna take, and that's what will be pushed as a narrative, or pushed as this is what y'all represent.
Mhm.
But I think that didn't happen to the best of them. I think that it happened to the best of them, and I just think that a lot of open-minded people, or the open-minded people, or people who are not just so closed-minded, will understand and will get my. I would even consider. I think I would. You consider me treading the dark humor?
Um, no, I wouldn't consider what your type of humor. I wouldn't consider dark humor. No.
Mm, I would have thought it would have been closer to dark humor. Well, in your eyes.
Yeah, in my
Okay,
opinion, no.
that's fine. That's fine. That is fine. That is fine. But no, that was just basically it. Ooh, excuse me.
And I could feel that, and again, I wanted to make sure to come into that meeting, and I wanted to reiterate because like we had already talked about that point that I emphasized. We You and I had talked about it on the side,
Mm,
because I was just like, hey, we're just chilling. Let's talk about this because we're gearing up for season 2. So I had voiced my professional opinion. It wasn't just a it definitely wasn't personal.
right.
It was my professional opinion. I am the executive producer. I'm here to do a job. While it is fun and games. At the end of the day, it's a business. Like, there's things on the back end that I have to make sure run smoothly. There are things that, again, like I stated, that I do think about, that as far as you guys being the talent, you guys just don't have to think about or have that capacity for. Now I can understand, especially given the nature of the topic of what we were discussing.
Mm,
I knew that it would seem to be like a personal hit, which is why I wanted to make sure that I came at it when all parties were very, neutral. There was no, bad standing with anybody. Everybody was in a good type of spirit and a type of way. So I wanted to make sure that we were all level and calm when we were able to talk about it, or especially when I spoke about it with you,
mm,
because I knew it was going to be a touchy subject. Because just speaking on it, let's just put it as speaking on First Amendment rights. You know what I'm saying? Just freedom of speech. That's
mm,
that's what we're talking about here, basically. So it's not so vague.
yeah.
Um, Speaking of freedom of speech, I didn't want it to feel like I was taking that away from you guys. And that's why I just kept wanting to reiterate. I'm not trying to take your voice away from you, nor am I trying to make your voice something that it's not. I wanted to emphasize that verbally, which I did, but I wanted to put a point on that so heavily, so that way, what I even said, take what I'm saying, what I'm about to say with a grain of salt, if you will. And I gave several examples and several reasons, in my professional opinion, as to why I stated what I said in regards to you guys' First Amendment rights. We'll just keep it at that. But I again, I came into that conversation knowing that there was a possibility that you might take it personally. I thought, and I do want to bring this up. I would like to know what your opinion is once you've heard that the other member of the team actually um was feeling how I was feeling as well. So I
That.
was like, maybe that would make it seem not as personal. Maybe
Mm-mm.
he can make it see as like, oh, okay, well, it's not just the, oh, maybe a her versus me thing.
Mm-mm.
Um, but okay, well, just getting off of that, um, I do think that my track record does speak for itself. There is a reason that you guys hired me to be your producer, and there is a reason that you guys gave me the tagline, the greatest producer ever. I didn't ask you guys to call me that. I didn't say that, I didn't hire myself. I gave you guys a few suggestions. You guys liked my suggestions. I chimed in on a couple of meetings, and then you guys hired me. And you hired me for a reason. I am the greatest producer in you guys' eyes for a reason, and I would just hope that if I'm coming to you and I'm verbally letting you know, and I'm coming to you and I'm telling you that I'm coming to you in regards to this for the betterment and the longevity of um the podcast. But again, this is just my professional opinion. At the end of the day, the podcast is you and short guys. You guys can fire me and get a new producer tomorrow. You know, that's just up for to y'all. But I do want to go on record and letting you know that in the meeting today and a couple days when we talked, it was nothing personal. I know that we will talk off cam. But I just want you to know that again, I just want the best for Ready to be accountable.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to change it. Because you guys are great. Like you said, you got great feedback. From what you've heard, you've gotten great feedback from your community. So I'm not looking to change it. I'm looking to enhance it and make it greater.
Right.
That's just what I'm here for. So yeah.
I feel that. I feel that. Yeah, yeah. That is what is up. That is what is up. Oh, bruh. I can't catch a break. It don't seem like with
Bruh,
the
you have been like bruh, what
nigga. I don't know what I'm paying for right
what
now,
witch
but
did you make mad? Like what karma
man,
is you paying for, my
I
guy?
don't
Because
know.
it has been one thing after another
I
with
swear.
Stanley.
I swear. First my transmission, then the
Mm-hmm.
alternator.
Mm-hmm.
Then I had to get a timing belt.
And you had to
Then
get a new battery for that bitch,
new
right?
battery.
Bruh, I'm telling
And
you, you got a brand new
then
car.
the fucking another day the tire just decided to
mm,
blow out.
mm,
To which then I go to the trunk and I forgot my jack here from when I was doing all of the the alternator and the battery,
mm-hmm.
and got the jack. Then the jack wouldn't go up high enough because nigga Challenger tires are big as fuck. So you have to like raise it up high enough so that you can put the tire on. The jack is a hydraulic 2-ton jack.
Mm-mm.
Man, I don't understand what the fuck. It'll go up like a few inches and then just stop, and then it won't go anymore. But it won't let it down until you let it down. So that's good. But end up having to wait on the jack to get to where I was,
Mm.
only to find out that jack was short. So I had to walk across the street and buy another jack. Anyway,
Oh no.
to then come back, put the tire on, and oh my god, it's just
All right, I'm gonna tell you. Okay, listen. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this as one spoiled child or human. to a non-spoiled human. All right, I'm gonna tell you what was told to me. You get what you pay for. I'm gonna tell you that in regards to your tires. As that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
As far as like the alternator stuff, I'm really sorry about that. But in regards to these tires, my nigga, I know for a fact since you've had that car, you've gone through like nigga, you go through a set of tires every 3 months.
Damn yeah.
And half of that is because in the beginning, when you first got that car, you used to drive reckless. But the other half is
True.
because now that you don't drive reckless, you be getting reckless ass tires. Go invest in some tires and stop buying tires every other
Well,
fucking
shit,
month.
that would be. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
get what you pay
yeah,
for. You really, really do. You really, really do. And I showed you that video. I showed you that video. They were just what
yeah.
taking that
I
little
seen
thing
that
and
shit.
grooving the tread
That's some
in the
bullshit.
tire, bruh. I'm telling you, that's what they be doing.
It better not be.
I know that's what they be doing. What is it called? You know that place? What is it? It's over there
Yeah.
on the yeah. I'm telling you, I know that's what they be doing over there. Look, you know, never mind. Just kidding.
Oh,
Ooh, edit that
dude,
out.
that's
Edit that
bullshit.
out. They
No,
gonna get me for defamation.
fuck 'em. I'll bleep it out. Fuck 'em though. No, they be with that bullshit,
They
bro.
do be with that
They want to
bullshit though.
charge you like 100 and something for a used tire, and then they done created the tire. Get the fuck out of here.
They do be on that. Don't be on that bullshit. Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
they got damn. Ugh, just yeah, it's bullshit. But yeah,
So my brother, what's up with you? What's up with Rocket Reactions and Rocket? What do we
I
have?
haven't been doing anything, bro. I have been fucking with this car.
Mm.
That is why I have not done anything. Like the car has really held me up. A transmission brand new is $5,500.
And that
Let's
ain't
just talk
including
about it.
labor.
Right. It's just to get it there.
That's just the item.
Uh, I had to pay all of that
Mm-hmm.
only to turn around to do an alternator,
Bro, I just
which mine on the Challenger is $450.
Whew.
Timing belt, which wasn't that much. Battery, two something.
And see, here go
Like,
my naive
come
ass. I
on.
told you, I was like, yo, when I had to go get a fucking battery for my Nissan, I swear I thought it was only gonna be like $80. I didn't know how much fucking car batteries cost.
Used one.
I I didn't know that a fucking car battery costs 200 some odd dollars. I was like, what the fuck? I called my parents so fucking quick. Hey, look, I
This
called my
shit,
parents so fucking quick. Hey,
this shit
let me
crazy.
use your Firestone car, cause ain't no fucking way.
But see, I see why goddamn they be giving up or goddamn trying to find a quick way out and shit. Nigga, well, look, that one, that was around 7,000. That wasn't even put towards survival.
Mm,
That wasn't put towards child support. That wasn't put towards food. That
mm.
wasn't put towards rent, lights, water.
Child.
None of that. Like, I still had to live. Like, what the
Right.
fuck? Man,
But
this
I'm
shit
proud of you
crazy.
though. I'm proud of you though because you know what? There are a lot of people who would not have been able to live. There are a lot of people who would not have been able to
Yeah,
survive. Like I know that you are, we heard it. You were kind of down on yourself, like, oh, this shit, da da da. Da. But what you're not, I don't think that you're taking into account is that. Like you said, like I got a new transmission, I got a
yeah,
new fucking alternator, I got a new battery, I got a new tire. You made that shit shake. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think you're giving yourself enough credit because there are a lot of motherfuckers whose cars are sitting on motherfucking bricks in their grandma's backyard
yeah,
because they can't afford an alternator, like or let alone a used tire from all green shit.
yeah,
So I know that it does feel like maybe everything is coming down at you all at once, but that just means that it's just because things are just happen sequentially, okay? Or it's a lot of, well, I don't want to say little things because they are big things with the car, but again, these are big things with the car. It's not big things with your children.
yeah,
Or big things with your businesses, or you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? And it wasn't
Facts.
anything that you couldn't handle because my nigga, you did it.
Yeah.
It wasn't pleasant.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? You didn't like it, but it didn't fucking take you out neither.
Yeah, you're
It
right.
tried. It tried. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie and say that it didn't, because I mean I'm your friend. I sat there. I seen it. You know what I'm saying. I talked with you. I run a podcast with you. So I'm not saying that I didn't see it. I'm not saying that shit. You know, anybody that would fuck somebody up. But you are not giving yourself enough credit where credit is due. With all this stuff that has happened with your car, yeah, that would have taken that would have taken a lesser nigga out.
Yeah.
That would have taken a lesser nigga out. Lesser nigga would have been like, man, I ain't got nothing for child support. You know, I gotta pay for that transmission.
Ain't it?
I ain't
Oh my
got that.
God.
Like you sit up here worried about your tire, and you're running around town, and you're so worried about your tire, and still made it to your daughter's game. Nigga, are you crazy? You better give yourself a fucking round of applause.
Yeah.
You
Hell
know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah. That's
Please
real.
give yourself a round of applause,
That's
because
real.
even with the jack being left, you still having to spend more money getting another
Oh
jack.
shit.
Still running around getting another tire. Yes, you might have been a little bit late, but you still made it to your daughter's game. There are lesser niggas would have been like, "Ah, baby girl, I'm sorry. I had something done, with my car, and I'll make it to your next game, baby." Ta 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 ta. But
Yeah.
you didn't. You didn't. You was right there.
Yeah, yeah.
So please, give yourself a little grace. I've been telling you this for damn near 4 years. It'll be 4 years next month. I've been your damn friend.
I know it. It just, but you know me. But you know, like,
I do, but that's why you have friends like me who
yeah,
are in your space who can remind you to be in the now and be aware. Like, yeah, I know it's fucked up, but look at the whole picture. You zoomed in. You zoomed in on the fuck up. I need you to back up a little bit and look at the whole picture.
yeah. That's real. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. These are what friends are for, people. These are what friends are for. Cause I damn sure we got now not even looking or remembering that there's a whole picture. It's like
Mhm.
whatever I'm going through is the picture.
Mhm.
And
That tunnel vision.
yeah, that shit just it get on my nerves because, like I say, like I don't have like the normal dreams. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like I really want to like create a hub down here, like in the South. I was watching the Tasha K interview on No Jumper, and that's exactly what she was saying. She was like, bruh, everywhere has media outlets from the West to the North, even Texas. But the South, bro, we barely have any media outlets, like as far as big media outlets that are running the game. Like a lot of the outlets and the platforms that are running the game now are like up north, out west, or Texas. There's like no, I mean, you got like big facts, you know what I'm saying? But that
Mhm.
big facts and famous animal, he just started, you know what I'm saying, popping out. You feel me? Like
Mhm.
he from Tennessee. Big facts from the A. Other than that, you really don't have no big platforms that like a lot of people know about
Mhm.
from the South. I mean, you go up north, you got Vlad, you got uh Joe, you got Mav Hoffa, you got Gillian Wallow. Go west, you got No Jumper, Cam Capone, goddamn just the whole community,
Mhm.
all them niggas out there. Then say cheese from goddamn Texas. All it like it's just no media like South.
Yeah.
So I
So
know
that
I
just
got
means,
them. I'm trying to goddamn get it to where folks take it serious. 'Cause I know it's gonna be hard for people to take it serious because it ain't
yeah.
shit that they seen down here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they know it's profitable. Yeah, they know like okay, we in the internet age, so we definitely should have a presence here and all of that. I don't think they see the vision and the stability. Like some shit I was looking like Funk Master Flex. He did a little. I was looking on his little interview. That's another thing. Funk Master Flex, like all them radio personnel, Charlemagne, all it, like these are up north.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
okay, we got like Minnesota facts, but how big is really Minnesota Facts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's known through the game. Don't let me like minimize his contribution to the space because he is known. Like I done heard some big names like bring him up. So he is known, but as far as like the 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 presence, you don't see it like that. Even Big Boy, you know what I'm saying? Big
Mm-hmm.
Boy, he didn't recreate himself. He came back smashing. You know what I'm saying? Just I don't see that down him. Not in media,
In like the
and
podcasting space.
right.
Okay.
And I ain't even gonna lie. I'm thinking I don't want to say it's because we dumber, because I don't believe like we're dumber. I just believe we don't have a lot of, how should I say this? Like educational advancement tactics that we like implement on a daily. Like a lot more people around the world. Like I'm listening to, I listen to podcasts all day. So as I listen to different ones, and now I'm like in the white podcast space. So like it's a podcast called or whatever podcast,
Mm-hmm.
and it's basically like these, like you call like strippers, hoes, whatever, but it'd be a panel of them, and then it'd be a panel of like 9 to 5 moms, stay at home moms, soccer moms, shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's the dynamic in between that, like it's easier to understand. It's crazy because it's easier to understand and catch the flow because the pod was all white. Like you got white girls on this side, white girls on this side, and the white dude he do it. So it was a lot more. It was a. It wasn't so much confusion, aggression. Nobody was about to fight. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And it gave you what it was supposed to, what a podcast supposed to give. Like people didn't like interrupt people and cut them off or didn't let them finish their ideas just because they didn't agree with them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it really gave the mind time to really digest both sides, especially if you're an open-minded person. Like I said, if you're not closed-minded, a lot of these other part in the white space, like these are where the big podcasts are like getting their game from. Get like, you know what I'm saying? If you listen to like the podcast Charlemagne watch, or the podcast goddamn Vlad watch, or you know what I'm saying, you'll start looking at these people and you, bruh, now I go to these folks shit, bruh, these folks sitting on 4.8 million views 3 days ago, and I'm like, bruh, I've been on YouTube for, I know, at least over 8 years. I know, and I've never heard of you.
Right. That's
Never.
what be crazy is that like the internet is so vast, it's so wide.
That
It'll be
shit's
somebody with,
big.
like you said, 4 million views, or like, somebody on TikTok with like, 300,000 followers, or five, or even in the millions. And I'm like, I've never heard of you. You've never come across my
Yep.
For You page. I've never heard of you in my life. And it'll be in your niche. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say that like with makeup, you're like, you're on YouTube. Well, not you personally, but
I
me.
got you.
I'm on YouTube. I'm watching makeup tutorials and stuff or whatever, and I'm watching, and I mean, I'm in there, like I'm in there, and then all of a sudden somebody pops out with like friggin' 17 million fucking followers, and
Right.
everybody's talking about them. I'm like, I've never heard of you a day in my life. Who are you?
Right.
Where did you come from?
And
And
then,
that is so crazy because, like, again, millions of people can know who you are, while another millions of people have no idea
exactly.
that you even
And
exist.
then a lot of these popping podcasts are not even US based. Like it's one called the Concrete Podcast,
Hmm.
and they put me on this CIA agent. You remember the CIA agent I be
Yeah.
watching now? Um, uh, but they put me on him, and they're called a Concrete Podcast. Anyway, he's based out of the UK, You know what I'm saying? And he get big, big in well, it wouldn't be considered big because they not like celebrity, but they've done like, let's see, what was that? Like, all right, so he'll like a CIA agent or a ex mob member.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or shit like that because like or the Siberian mob or ISIS, somebody from ISIS or he be having like interesting people and it just be like wow. You know what I'm saying? Outside of the celebrity world, it's still stories out there that can garner like the masses attention. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure. Hell, I know that just watching YouTube. Let's see, fuck the makeup. Okay, you know me. I watch shit like I watch like shit about civil engineering and stuff.
Right,
I watch the weirdest shit on YouTube. But when I go to that shit, that motherfucker be having millions of fucking views.
right.
I watch shit about like how dams are made. I watched a video the other day about how groundwater is detrimental to dams. Okay, and why it is detrimental to dams. It was like a 20-minute fucking show, like friggin' 800,000 views or whatever. It had just been up for a day. And I'm just
Yep,
like, bruh,
yep.
bro, and I just happened to find it because I was like on a suggested video or whatever. But
Mhm.
like the weirdest shit that you would think that nobody would. Matter of fact, yo, okay, so I just found out that my best friend, who I've had my best friend of 20 fucking years, we recently just found out we watched the same weird ass fucking YouTube channel. I've known this bitch for 20 years. I've been watching this one YouTube channel and I just happened to bring it up and she was like, "Oh my god, I watched that too." I was like, "Bitch, no you don't." And she was like, "Yes, I do." And I was just like, what the fuck? Never knew that you fucking like this shit. She was like, what? So it
Yeah,
was cool knowing that, after 20 years, I could learn something new about my best friend. But
facts.
also the fact that, like, yes, there are other people who are interested in knowing, how many freaking bricks there are in pyramids or some weird shit like that.
Mhm.
There is an audience for fucking everybody.
Everyone, everyone. Yeah, and that is very true. And that's why I'm just like, I know, you know what I'm saying? I know with this space it's it's like it, you have to put the same amount of work in as you would anything else to see the result of it. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? To actually start seeing what you want. But I believe like, bruh, like I've been saying, this is one of the most dangerous spaces that you want to pop off in if you're not keeping it real.
Yeah. 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 Oh, yeah.
Because
For
the
sure.
minute you pop off, bro, your background is under
Oh,
surveillance.
yeah.
Every Vine you put up, every MySpace background you ever uploaded,
Not you
nigga.
aging us. Not
What?
taking it all the way back to
Man, nigga,
MySpace.
every AOL chat you got now logged into.
No.
Fuck is you talking about,
Let me
nigga?
check my aim. Let
Yeah,
me change my
all
status.
that coming up. That shit coming up and it's coming out. So nigga, like with me, like I wear my shit on my shoulders. Like it's. I don't think it's really anything that anyone could say about me to shame me because I wear all of my flaws like on me. I wouldn't
Hmm.
care. Like if I did it, I did it. But I'm here now, so obviously I learned from it. Obviously I took the positive out of whatever that was and implemented it, but I'm not finna run from it or like paint myself to be perfect, So I just feel like a lot of people get on here and they want to be perfect. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They want to portray, like that side of them when really, bro, that's gonna work against you. I like it because people fuck with you more when they can look at your falls or look at your tribulations that you had to go
When
through
they
to
can
get
feel your humanity,
right.
when you can connect it with them on a human level, that's what gets your loyal.
Right, but that's one side of it though, because you got the other side, the CJ So Cool side. The goddamn, oh, we doing everything for content and like the kids and everything, they
Yeah.
tuning in. They nigga, those are the ones that driving the numbers and building your fan base but you got to be consistent as a motherfucker for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
he
you
has to. Yeah, exactly. He has to stay up on a new shit every week or every other day or something. Or the next CJ so cool gonna slide in and take his fucking place.
exactly, and that's why I can understand this being a job as well, but not even more as well, but majority of it is the job. You
Well,
feel me?
yeah.
Like I just, mm, it cause it's a lot that I like. I was thinking about like we definitely need to start looking into like what type of loans we can start going after.
hmm
You know what I'm saying with the LLC and all of that because I ain't gonna say we need an ad, but we need some backing as far as like financial because yes, we can put our product out there, but marketing is everything, bro.
Yeah,
And you know this, you got
I
a
do.
degree in the
I
motherfucker. You
do.
know what I'm saying? So, bro, we can get if we can get some marketing dollars. I'm talking about some serious, not no 800. That ain't nothing. I'm talking about like a real budget, 3,000 maybe to 5,500 starting off for our size. I think we should find a real good niche with that market. A real good niche. And one that's sustainable, realistic, and easily recoup. You know,
Yeah.
easily recoup. Hell yeah. Yes. Reggie Hippie, I want to thank you for joining me.
No, it's my pleasure.
Oh
Thank
my
you for
God,
having
this was a
me.
beautiful update. I just had to look at the time. I'm like, oh, we gotta close this, man. I'm just up here rambling and boy having a good old convo and all that good shit. We got to go. It is a school night.
It
Oh
is.
my God. And it's the last day of the week. And it's only Wednesday. Oh
Bruh, these kids get on my fucking
my God. Bruh,
nerves
these
always out
kids,
of school.
goddamn, boy, they be
Why are they
off.
out of school for the next 5 days? Well, the weekend I understand,
Bruh.
but what?
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
What?
Boy, man,
So,
shout
like,
out to
just
the
just real quick,
parents.
real quick. Do you understand that that means that they have a break in October,
Yep,
November, December, a little bit in January, and then they have the Masters in April. Like,
yep.
when are y'all in school? When are y'all in school? That's neither here nor
Barely.
there. I got
Barely.
look barely.
Barely, man. Man, look,
I'm
man,
legally
I
blind.
appreciate everybody for tuning in with your dog. It is your boy, Rocket, and this has been another update with the world's greatest producer, Ratchet here. Bye.
Bye,
And
guys.
be